guys, JWGH22 here, Josh Taylor, and today I'm doing a massive Amazon haul. Most of it is DVDs, but it ranges from Funko Pops to DVDs to games. So, without further ado, let's get started. First off is Satan's Little Helper. This was a movie on Netflix. It's a low budget movie, but I saw it for the first time on Netflix. I didn't watch it because I thought it looked stupid at first. But then I watched it and it was just such a good horror, actually, especially considering it's low budget. And it was just a really good hidden gem. Like, it was funny and a little disturbing at the same time. And I won't spoil it for those who haven't watched it. Then we have Magic. This is a movie about a ventriloquist dummy. It's a horror movie. And I have actually never seen it, but it was one of the, I'm pretty sure, let's see, it is from 78. So it's an older horror movie, but I'm really trying to expand my DVD horror collection, especially. I love horror and I thought it sounded interesting, so I picked it up. We have Trick or Treat up next. I've never seen this one either, however, everyone rants and raves about it. They say that it's really good, so I always thought it sounded interesting and I bought it so that way I'll finally watch it. Next, we have Deep Blue Sea. This is a really good movie. I love this movie. It's done pretty well, I think, considering it doesn't really copy Jaws by any means, other than the fact that there's sharks in it. So this was a good find. I've wanted it for quite some time. Next up, we have Pet Sematary and Pet Sematary 2 from Stephen King. I love the first movie. I've only seen it like once, but I'm trying to collect all the Stephen King horror movies also. Excuse me. Just because I'm kind of bored of all the horror movies I have doesn't mean that I don't like them, but the more the better. So, The Butterfly Effect with Ashton Kutcher. I've only seen this once as well, but I saw it a year or two ago, so quite late to the game. But it's such a good movie, really capturing, chilling, great movie to watch. Then we have Stephen King thriller collection. It's got Dreamcatcher, The Shawshank Redemption, and The Shining on it. This was a really good find. I love The Shining. I've never seen Dreamcatcher or The Shawshank Redemption, so that's another reason why I got this, because it had three in one. So that's kind of sweet. Then we have the 40th Anniversary Collector's Edition of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 1970. Maybe I won't say it, but 74 or 8, I can't remember exactly the year, but it was in the 70s. I had never seen this until I got this on DVD, and this is one of the best horror movies I've ever seen. It actually had me a little scared, and I don't know when the last time that happened to me was during watching a horror movie. So this is a great film. Next, we have season 4 of Weeds. I love this show, and I have already had the first 3 seasons, so I was hoping to complete my Weeds collection. We have season 5 of Weeds. Love, love, love this show, as I said. I've watched the whole series like probably 3 times, so it's kind of nice to have them on DVD. Season 6 of Weeds. Obviously, I really like this show. Here we have season 7 of Weeds. All the DVDs I got were actually really reasonable on Amazon. And lastly, season 8, the final season of Weeds. So that's that for that collection. Next up, we have The Birdcage. It's supposed to be a really good movie. I've never seen it. I love Robin Williams, so I'm trying to get most of the movies that he's in. It's supposed to be a great movie, so I'm excited to check it out. Freaky Friday. I love this movie. Loved it ever since it came out. I really like Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis, and they do a fantastic job in this movie. Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan. I just love this. Also, this came out when I was 7 or 8. This is the remake of the original, which was like in the 60s, I think, or something like that. I'm not sure. Love, love, love this movie. I've wanted it for a long time. Just, I'll never get sick of watching this movie. I've probably seen it a good 30 times. Scooby-Doo. I love this one. I remember when I saw this in theaters. It was the first live action Scooby-Doo movie, and it actually turned out really good. I have the second one, Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed, already, so I had to get the first one. Tower of Terror from Disney. Great movie. I think it was made for TV. Not entirely sure, but it's a great movie, suspenseful, kind of a thriller, based on the ride. So I've never been on the ride. I would like to go on it, but great movie. Final Destination 3, 2-disc Thrill Ride Edition. I have the first 2 movies on DVD of Final Destination. I have not seen any of them other than the first 2, so I was excited to get this. Final Destination 5. Now, number 4, The Final Destination, was supposed to be the last one, but they came out with this. The Final Destination, which is number 4, is still on its way to me. It's being shipped. So I had to pick this up, and now I will have all the Final Destinations on DVD. Next, we have Friday the 13th Killer Cut. This is the remake. Have not checked this out yet, but I have all the original Friday the 13th, so I had to add it to the collection. Child's Play. Great, great movie from what I understand. I, once again, haven't seen it yet. And that was half the reason I got all these DVDs, is because I haven't seen them. And I've always heard about Chucky, and I've only seen a few scenes here and there. So that was neat. The people with this movie, the first one, don't give up the rights very easily, so they couldn't include this in the Chucky pack, which has like the rest of the movies, so had to get this separately. This brings us to Chucky the Killer DVD collection. It has Child's Play 2, Child's Play 3, Bride of Chucky, and Seed of Chucky. I have actually seen Bride of Chucky before, I forgot to mention that. That's the only one I've fully seen, but that's the Killer DVD collection, and again, the first Child's Play, they could not get the rights for it, which is why that's not on here. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I've only seen this once, but I loved the book of I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I also really liked the movie. So this is the second one for that trilogy, and I'm excited to have it finally. I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer. I have not watched this yet, but I am excited to. It's the last one in the series. A Very Harold and Kumar Christmas. I have not watched this yet, but I own the first 2 as well. I missed this while it was in theaters, and when you get with Harold and Kumar, you can't go wrong. So I'm excited to watch this. I know it's going to be funny. The Waterboy. Adam Sandler is also one of my favorite actors, and I have most of his movies. I don't have all of them, so I've been trying to get the remaining ones that I don't have. The Waterboy is a funny, great classic. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Absolutely love this movie. I've wanted it for years, and I kept putting it off because it's usually really expensive. So I caught a good deal on it on Amazon at the time. So very excited to have this hilarious movie. Jack with Robin Williams. Another great funny movie. Robin Williams was such a great actor, and he could play like literally anything. So he played like a big kid or a man stuck in like a kid's body kind of thing. The Wedding Singer, another classic with Adam Sandler. Look at that hair. So was very excited to add this to the collection. And secondly, we have PlayStation Vita games that I purchased. First up, we have Hatsune Miku Project Diva F Second, and this is my first Project Diva F game. I saw my friend play it before, and she loves it, and the Hatsune Miku is like a Vocaloid, I think they call her, but it's like computerized singing kind of, but it's really catchy and it's a rhythm game. Very good game. You can't really find it just in any store, so I was happy to pick that up. I love rhythm games, of course. Secondly, we have Little Big Planet Vita, PS Vita. So this is a revised version, I think, of the Little Big Planet game, but I could be wrong. I know they made some modifications and stuff for this one. I've never played any Little Big Planet, so I was really excited to pick this up, and I know I'll probably like it. God of War Collection. This comes with God of War 1 and 2, and of course I have 1, 2, and 3 on PS3. I also had number 2, I think it was, on PS2 back when that originally came out, so I'm really excited to have a portable version. I've actually never beat a God of War game just because I have put it off too long, so this will be nice to have God of War on the go. And for the last part of the Amazon haul, we have a few Funko Pops. Now, the boxes are not in the best shape, but that's what you get when you order them online. First up, we have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Leatherface, and I'm getting a replacement sent to me because this is exactly how it arrived. It was completely bent to shit. Horrible condition box. I mean, look at that, just bent to shit. And so I told them about it on Amazon, and they're sending me a replacement. Unfortunately, I do have to send this one back, but that's okay. I was just going to see if I could keep them so I could have one out of the box since the box is damaged. But either way, I'm happy to be getting a good condition Leatherface in the mail soon. Secondly, for the Funko Pops, we have Chucky from Child's Play 2, from the Pop Movies line. And of course, he's from original Child's Play, but I believe, once again, they have a hard time getting the rights for the original Child's Play. So that's why it says Child's Play 2, I believe. So this was kind of cool to add to the collection. And lastly, we have Sam from Trick or Treat. Ironically enough, since I got the movie, Sam is supposed to be a good character on the movie, or at least entertaining. He's kind of cute, so figured I'd pick him up. And this pretty much completes my horror collection for Funko Pops. I do not plan on purchasing Funko Pops anytime soon, just because I've acquired so many in the last couple weeks. But I do plan on getting some more Walking Dead Funko Pops and maybe a select few others, but not very many more because I don't want to have a ton of them for no reason. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. I do really appreciate it if you could just give me a like down below. Let me know if you did like this haul. This is my biggest haul to date, and it is quite expansive for sure, and had a lot of variety in it. So let me know what you think, and have a great day. Thanks, guys.